There to make the grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. They'll try and throw for it, eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down here by the Saints. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons. Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they will have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
Breeze now on first down. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Saints. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
Breeze pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Dolphins' 41-yard line.
Now Breeze again. That'll be complete to Cook. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees, his 2nd touchdown pass here in the opening quarter of this game. And the Saints add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 14-6 our score. On EA Sports.
Dolphins 6.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Now it's the backup Winston. Thrown over the middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Intended for Josh Hill. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joined a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
A first down throw for Winston. And his throw is incomplete. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter, so get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot, because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Adam Troutman, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Miami set to take over. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. 22 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 3rd down, Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones.
Intercepted by the Dolphins.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. The bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target. And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Going for it all. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. So trying to throw. For 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
On the return, Dwayne Washington. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. The drive starts with a completion left side, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. He finds Latavius Murray. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. Harris has it over the middle. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Winston. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please? Thank you. All right, let's go. Able to power through. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss
and
next
they are
time.
not going to catch him. He's in.